Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your what's transforming in your love life reading. So we want to look at what's transforming, whether it's internal or external factors. Okay. So let's have a look. Aquarius, what is transforming in your love life? What is it you need to know? Yeah, somebody wants to build. Someone's having romantic thoughts. I mean, someone romanticizing. It's often someone who romanticizes the past, but sometimes I see this as just a crush, somebody wanting to build. So they give somebody a little gift or flowers to show them that they like them. Yeah, I do see movement, gaining momentum. Someone wants to build. It's a person who feels like they need to kind of hurry up here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got somebody here longs for love. They want to build. It's all about putting in effort. It is also an energy of someone been there, done that, leaving something behind, anyone who doesn't put in effort. But I do see it making choices. Some of you might even have multiple choices here. Yeah, you got a person who wants to build. This is someone all in their feels. They long for love. Oh my gosh, who is this person? Who is this person? I see Gemini energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Just somebody all up in their feels. Yeah, we have someone who's being a little cautious, careful what they wish for. They're keeping it all in right now. Yeah, but it's a person who wants to build. But it could be someone who... It's a person who longs for love. I mean, it's often just someone who crushes. They often give a little gift. See, feeling hopeful, but a little careful what they wish for. But I do see some of you... It's about leaving the past behind, been there, done that. Someone didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get their cup filled. Yeah, just watch out for anyone who has the energy of wanting somebody else to indulge in something. Yeah. Yeah, because it has to do with putting in a lot of effort. But I do feel positive. When the King of Cups comes out, it's a person all full of feelings here. And it is caution. It is somebody keeping it all in. Someone didn't put in enough effort. They were keeping all their feelings to themselves, playing it safe. It's often someone who hides behind a mask too. So let's see what this is. What's going on? Yeah, it's movement here. It's a communication coming in. It likely will come in out of the blue. Some of you could have multiple opportunities, but I do see someone who's in that been there, done that stage. Someone here may have gotten a little overwhelmed. And that's often the King of Cups. They keep it in. They get things moved too quickly. They get overwhelmed. Could be someone overwhelmed with work here too. Yeah, we got a person going to see. It's a person who either didn't reciprocate or they were kind of breadcrumbing. They didn't put a lot of effort into communicating. That's what it is. Yeah, and some of you, it's breadcrumbing. Been there, done that. Yeah, you got multiple opportunities. You got a King of Wands. This is a person who generally knows what they want. They go for it. It's a person who moves very quickly, often very spontaneous. It looks like you got some choices. Someone here, I feel, didn't put in effort. The way they communicated, didn't put enough effort in the way they communicated, or a person didn't reciprocate. Maybe you gave someone a gift, it come in out of the blue. It's possible they got overwhelmed. Whoever this person is, they're coming in. This is someone in a hurry here. They want to communicate. Yeah, it's a person who wants to ask you out on a date here. Who's the King of Cups? Who's the King of Cups? Who's the King of Cups? Ooh, somebody who wants love. Wow, they're hoping this goes in their favor. It's a whole new cycle, a new romantic cycle. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, this person feels confident here too. And we also have the Empress coming out. Yeah, I'm going to it came out this way, so it doesn't really matter. It's still the same energy. But it is definitely an energy of timing. Someone here may have been busy, didn't put a lot of effort in communicating, but now this person's, they're in a hurry. But I do see someone getting overwhelmed. Now, if you have multiple options or opportunities coming in, I feel like you're just open, but it's whoever puts in the effort, whoever communicates clearly. But yeah, I don't feel like it's the Empress, the energy. This is about new, being open to new. So I do feel there's this energy of a person coming in asking you out. This is someone who's, I feel some of you, if you've been dating this person, you're forming a bond, a connection here. See, there's a physical attraction. This is someone who wants things to go in their favor. They see you in a favorable light. I feel like you're open to this, the feminine, but I do think the Queen of the Empress often is cautious, taming the beast. I don't think you're going to move or anything here. You're not going to do anything. I feel this is how things are going to start to go in your favor. Yeah, it's a person ready to put themselves out there, getting out there, putting all the cups on the table. This is a person who sees the bigger picture. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you know who this person is. Trusting your intuition. This is someone keeping things to themselves. I feel like it's probably the same person, feeling a lot bolder, ready to put themselves out there. But to me, it looks like we have a person who was very busy. Maybe you reached out to this person, let them know you were having a little crush, letting them know you were open, maybe giving a little trinket. But it looks like it's like you're about to receive this. Yeah. This person, I feel like you know who this is. If not, it's saying to trust your intuition. But this has to do with privacy. It's an energy of private. It has to do with someone who's going within. Into me, I see. So someone here wanting to have a private conversation. It's also a person, yeah, you can see, that's interesting with that Pisces energy coming out like that. It shows somebody here has a change of perspective. They see things differently, or they're just, I mean, it could be just someone checking you out. I think some of you you know who this is, been there, done that. You're still open to talk if you are the feminine. The Emperor's always open to talk. But yeah, it has to do with someone else checking you out. I do think you got another person checking you out here. Yeah. Oh yeah, they want to go down this path. What are you doing? Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? It's a person who, yeah, this is someone who wants to do something to make you happy. They're literally going to bend over backwards to please you. Oh my gosh. But you're about to receive. This is somebody putting in effort. So it could be the same person. It very well could be. It's often someone who takes a little pause, looks at things from a different perspective, and it could have to do with the communication back and forth. See, back and forth communication, different perspectives. Let's just see. Yeah, no, somebody making sure someone's single. This person's going to bend over backwards to please you. They want to make you happy. They want to do something nice for you. Whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's some desire, a spark here. Yeah, it's this person. Someone who's attractive, vice versa. This is someone who looks good. They're taking care of themselves. See, checking things out, making sure someone's single. So it may not be been there, done that, which is often the energy, but it is about things moving quickly and often being overwhelmed. This is somebody here, I was going to say maybe it's a first impression, but I don't think so. It's just messages coming in, movement. It comes in out of the blue. Often when you least expect it. Let's have a look at that Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's just I was going to say that, just pushing through that fear. Communicating. They're just going for it. So it is someone very spontaneous. Comes in out of the blue. But the interest, what's overwhelming is this attraction. The attraction is overwhelming. Overwhelming happiness, emotional fulfillment. If you are the person who reached out to this person and you took a leap, they may have gotten overwhelmed. It is possible they're busy, didn't put enough effort into communicating. This is somebody coming in to build. Yeah, it's whatever makes you happy, whatever it is this person's doing. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. See, this is the fire that's lit, the spark, the desire. But if it is somebody here where they didn't reciprocate, they more than likely feel a little bit like a fool. Possible they were afraid to take a little bit of a risk, but they're pushing through that now. They're taking this risk. King of Wands is usually someone who's not afraid of taking a risk. So why, if you were and they could be holding a torch too. Some of you got someone who's holding a torch. But whoever it is going to literally bend over backwards to please you. They're ready to cooperate, compromise. This is about two people who build each other up. So you're going to spend time and you're going to do something together. They want to do something. Yeah. This is someone tempering their passions, emotions. So there is an energy of this person just kind of, it's not just calm and it's not just patience. It's about balance for sure. But you want to do something together, something peaceful. But this is someone who sees someone I think it's someone who sees you in a whole different light, or you're seeing them this way, or you're about to experience that. Yeah, I do think you know who this is. And I do think it's about privacy. This person has gone within. They know what they want and they're going for it. So if it is someone who didn't put effort in before, they're about to put in a massive amount of effort. In fact, the King of Cups can be very generous. So, and it is someone who's gone within. It is about being generous now. But if it is somebody here who you've already dealt with, they're going to do whatever they can so that you see them in a favorable light. But I feel with the Empress, you're always open to talk with this energy, because it is about new. Always open for opportunities, ideas. But the interesting thing is this person's about to acknowledge. There's a situation to be acknowledged. See, the attraction, the desire, the physical attraction, big time here. I feel like you're attracting this person. I think they find you attractive, and probably vice versa. Have you checked each other out? I mean, could be somebody who's been crushing. I wonder, I feel like it's the Empress who reached out to this person suddenly and took a risk, and they didn't put a lot of effort in responding. Well, they're about to. It's not necessarily someone you've had anything with, but just take it as it resonates. But when a person goes within with this energy, they now know what they want and they're going for it. They're pushing fear aside that you maybe aren't interested. Yeah, they're just going for it. They've gone within. I mean, it's introspection. And if that's not it, you've checked each other out. Now they're going it. They feel confident that you're interested. So, but there's things going to be acknowledged here, things that you have in common, but more than anything, what's going to be acknowledged is the attraction. They're trying to temper that though. In other words, they're going to watch their words a little bit, what they say, how they say it, but it is spontaneous. It's going to come in out of the blue. 3 of Pentacles. This person, I'm telling you, they're tempering the passions, the words, everything, their emotion. And it's just an energy of being very calm, patient. This is someone who will do anything. But there it is. It's their pride. See, this is somebody coming in, that's what it is. Couldn't quite put my finger on it, but it is somebody who's preparing for success, taking pride in all the things they do. You know, they're attractive. They see someone who takes pride in their appearance, but this person's going to do something to impress you. And yeah, there was a first impression. Somebody had a first impression and they kind of took a little pause to check things out. But they want to impress you. They're hoping for the best, and they're coming in very humble. So whatever it is you want, whatever makes you happy, I think you're going to be open to this. Yeah, it could be someone who's been holding a torch and just hasn't made a move. And like I say, a little test, they may reach out a little test to see if you reciprocate. But it is about taking a risk. This is someone who sees the risk that you might even be dating other people. You might not be single. That's what it is. I see what it is. Okay. They're going for it. First impressions, and this is someone preparing for success. If first you don't succeed, you try again. See, acknowledging. There's acknowledgement. The things you have in common. But they are literally going to do whatever makes you happy, whatever you want to do. They just want to be with you. They just want to get together. So if you know who this is, or you've been holding a torch or vice versa, it is possible where someone was very busy and didn't reciprocate, put a lot of effort in. And it's possible they're now feeling a bit like a fool. But if you're the person who took that risk and they didn't respond, they may have been a little overwhelmed, like I say, busy with work. There could be single parent energy, things like this. But this person's making a massive move here. Yeah, it's a power move. Yep, they're taking control. They're just swooping in here. They feel very confident. I could already see that. Yeah, they're taking control. They're in control of their emotions, but they feel they want this to be successful. They want this to go somewhere. You know, see, it's an energy of long term. Wow, they're super interested. They're invested. See, they're going to show you how interested they are. You're about to get a lot of attention from this person. And it's not looking like unwanted. In fact, the Empress is sitting here open to receive. This is another thing. Often feminines are better at giving than receiving. So make sure that you're open to receive for this. Yeah, I still feel being cautious and careful, but I do feel like this is someone going to fill your cup. They're going to give you what you want. It's whatever you want. And it's also spending time together, doing things together, wherever the day takes you. It's somebody who's being really spontaneous. And I do think it's a little bit out of their nature to do so, but yeah, they're coming in right too. See, it's all about harmony and balance. See, this is someone head and heart making a decision. They're ready to follow their heart. They are emotionally available. I feel they know you're available. Yeah. But it's all about harmony. Very balanced. Everything this person does is going to be balanced, but it's about being fair. And it's about justice. Someone who's just right. See, they're going to do everything just right. Not too fast, not too slow, not too hot, not too cold. This is someone who often comes along a little strong. Okay, someone here may have came on a little bit too strong and then put on the brakes for a little bit. Now they're looking at this from a different perspective. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice actually. Let's have a look at the Empress. The Empress energy. What is the Empress up to? Ooh, yeah, I think you're open to connecting, but this is about connecting on that emotional level too. It's about being a little vulnerable. This is someone who doesn't really like being vulnerable, but they're pushing through that. You may not reciprocate, but they're going to do it anyway, because it's like with the King of Wands, it's like, well, what do I have to lose, right? But they are very humbled. Now, if you reached out to this person, they're very humbled by this because they see you in a favorable light. So in other words, from that perspective, they couldn't be happier. Yeah, they couldn't be happier about this. Yeah, this is about moving forward long term. See, this is something long term. This really could go somewhere. But it is about that physical attraction. They're following their heart too. They're balancing out this energy, but there is a physical attraction. That's what's making this person go for it, right? But yet they're humbled and they're coming in. So this is somebody who's balancing head and heart here, big time, because justice and temperance is here. See, there's a lot of passion and desire, but they're tempering it. See, they couldn't be happier. They really couldn't be happier. The timing is right too. They're hoping it is, I feel, vice versa. But this is where you're going to take this. This is an opportunity to connect. And I do think you're going to do something together, just the two of you. Yeah. Just the two of you connecting on the emotional level. Spending some time together here. Ooh, this person just wants to be with you. Whatever makes you happy. What is this person going to give you? I feel they're going to give you a little gift. What are they going to give you? It's often something sentimental. Yeah, they're looking at that. They're choosing. They're making some sort of choice. But this is also with that energy. This is someone who sees opportunity and they're going to go for it. They know a good thing when they see it. But as soon as I said a gift, they're choosing something. Yeah, what are they choosing? What are they choosing? Something sentimental. It's simple. It's very simple. But it's something you can put it this way. If it doesn't go anywhere, it's something you can hold on to. Yeah, they're manifesting. They have everything they need. So much desire. But a lot of this is about communication too. Something this person's going to say. Boy, they have gone within. They're keeping this to themselves. So I do think this is somebody who has a little gift here, because they're trying to manifest what they desire. They want to make you happy. They want to be with you. It's just like whatever it is that you want, they're bending over backwards to please. See, the Empress isn't. And if you did that with someone before, you're not doing it now. You're not chasing. This is someone coming after you. Oh, yeah. Wow. Let me have a look at the Fool. I want to see what comes up here. What comes up? This person here. Yeah, I feel like you're open to this. Is it only because I said there's a little gift? I think they're going to give you something. It really does look like it. And I do think they're in a hurry. So don't expect too much. But yeah, it looks like it's something simple or sweet. But it'll definitely be sentimental, because this is a person who is a sentimental kind of person. So I do see this connection. I see the desire to connect, but they're taming the beast. In other words, this person doesn't really expect anything. They just want to be with you. Yeah. See, this is someone, they know what's expected. And that King of Swords comes out. Yeah, they speak truth. It's about being fair, coming in right. Yeah. I think if this is someone who's been holding a torch because they didn't reciprocate for a while, and I don't see a lot of time in between where they all of a sudden just go for it, because they're following their heart. See, this is someone who often follows their head. Now they're about to follow their heart. And they're very humbled. If you gave them a gift, they were very humbled by it. It might have even been a little overwhelming, because this looks like a new experience. Someone who's never experienced this before. They haven't felt that way before. And that's what it's all about here. And I have a sneaking suspicion that you showered abundance while you're about to receive, or you reached out to let this person know you were available. But you can see very humble. This person's really someone who really does generally follow their head. But this is a new experience. See, they've never felt like this before. So they may have gotten a little overwhelmed. What have you done to this person, Aquarius? Could be a masculine Aquarius too here. But I see Libra. Yeah, and Gemini as well. Yeah, Aquarius. As soon as I said that, what have you done? You know what you did? You didn't chase. You know your worth and value. This person holds you in very high regard. Yeah. So much. They feel like there's so much hope, but this is someone who's never felt like that before. So it is a little overwhelming. So there's something about you. What did you do? Showered some love, did something really sweet. If they are someone holding a torch, whatever it is, they're still holding on to this. It means something to this person. But I feel it's just somebody here. I mean, you're manifesting. See what you desire. The Empress, you're mastering all the energy. See, this is when you shower a little abundance. I mean, it could be someone flirting a little bit. Just doing something sweet, something that you may have said. And it's just a whole new experience. Yeah, they feel so happy. They see things clearly too. This person, I'm telling you, I don't know what you've done, but you've got this person, I'm going to be honest, exactly where you need them to be. So expect the best. See, this is because you had expectations. And this person, and that's exactly what it is. When you expect the best, you can get the best. Maybe not for everyone that comes in, But that's when you don't sit around waiting. If you shower abundance or reach out, let someone know that you're available and they don't come in. And it could be yourself getting overwhelmed where they do this to you. It could go either way with this. But it's all about this person wanting to get this going. See, they don't expect anything from you either. But you're about to get something that you want here. You're getting your cup filled. This person's never felt like this. And I'll tell you, this is somebody going to have to open up and express themselves emotionally. I don't think this person feels any problem with doing that. Why though? Why? Because they already know. I think this person, because they already know, that's that realization with the Hanged Man. They already know that you've got feelings. See, that's that little aha moment that you get when you're in Hangman. Ah, yeah. So they feel very, very confident and very determined here. Anyway, whatever you've done to this person, they've never felt like this before. This person is beyond feeling hope. I mean, this is everything they could ever want. And often people do get a little overwhelmed. It's like it almost feels too good to be true, but yet they're so, so happy. Any time you spend with this person, I'm telling you, they'll do whatever you want. You've got them right where you want them. Use that power wisely with that Empress. Okay, and I feel like it's telling you to use that power wisely. Yeah, beautiful energy. This could be a new person, but like I say, it could be somebody who reached out and didn't put a lot of effort in reciprocating right away. But all of a sudden, they're going to push through that fear, whatever it is that they were feeling. And they're going for it. Take care, and we'll see you soon.